Looks like we're connected. Chat. Enabled. And let her rip. Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Map Rando. We were running the SAX seed, so let us continue to do so. Fair warning, I'm not on my usual hardware, so we might be experiencing a little more lag, choppiness, poor audio. Wow, that's really poor audio and choppiness, but what can you do? Hey, Sneaky Pete, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, so, wow, it's actually not just choppy, it's crackly. And it is 54 frames per second. Oh man. I was at least getting 60 before I started this recording, but this is... Well, maybe it clears a little as we go. I apologize, guys. I was planning to soldier through, but I wasn't expecting this bad. Let me really quickly see if there's a way that I can change the compatibility settings or something. Drivers... Reload... Okay, we don't want to do that. Looks like everything here is default. Let's lose the dynamic rate. I think that's causing some of the difficulty here. And maybe that could solve my problems. Well, we're going to play for at least 10 minutes. If it turns out that it's unbearable, then we'll just quit. But where we were, we had toured Turian, we had noped out of Norfair, and we had completed Criteria. We've gotten all key items for progression out of these places, but that's about it. We've defeated 3 out of 4 bosses. We do need to find our ways to Meridia and Brinstar. Those would be the next spots, I suspect, in our run. Only way I know right now to access those is to go up that N elevator into Norfair, so let's do that. Oh, and the wrecked ship is available. Huh, all the way on the left. Yeah, the fastest elevator for us to access is going to be Norfair, so we're going to head in the Norfair direction for now. And, yeah, whoa, there's a way up from here? How do we get up here? Oh, this is the Billy Mays room. Interesting. That area in Criteria that you can do this in. Completely didn't recognize it with Mother Brain sprites. So how's it going, Sneaky? Alright, where to next? Cool. Alright, we can head straight up to the left, try and navigate that room, and go out of Norfair. Or we can go south and pick up some extra pickups. Honestly, I feel like I have enough ammo and power to win the game with, so I'm not too worried about that. I might be a little low on missiles, but 1 pack of supers will fix that. So, yeah, I'm more inclined to go this way. Oh, I love this room. This is a very navigable room for me. We can either head west to the wrecked ship or north to Meridia. So it's a wrecked ship or Meridia. At this point, I'm looking for bosses, and I will likely be able to kill... You know what? The wrecked ship is going to be easier to full explore, because it's a smaller area. So by that logic, let's go this way. Oh, I love this room. Don't love it as much going this direction, I guess, but... Oh, for those of you who don't know the trick, I should totally show off what I just did, because it's kind of cool. So, here, I'll show. So if I try to charge up a Shine Spark going this way, this is what happens. Nope, I don't gain enough speed, I get stuck in the mud, right? But if instead of charging up a Shine Spark, I start running, or sorry, walking, you notice it takes a lot longer to cross that distance, right? So the trick is you start running, and then you hit Y only partway through. So in other words, you activate the run motion after you've begun moving. I'm going to do it here, then let go again, and then turn it back on again about here. So like this. Nothing, on, off, on. Boom, look at that. It's great. Have I ever heard of slime? I mean, the substance slime? Things being sticky and icky? Not sure what you're driving at, sorry. Alright, we're in the right spot here, let's just keep going. Oh my god, that's unplayable. Literally the lag spike happened in the middle of my jump. Slime Rancher. Yeah, I've heard of the game, I've never played it. Sounded like a decent farming game. Alright, here we go. Into Meridia. I'm trying to think which boss we haven't killed yet. I know there was one of them we hadn't done yet. Okay. We've got a door back to Turian if we need it. In the wrecked ship. I know this room very well. Cross it every time during an ordinary run, but the coloration is very different, obviously. Oof. What? Where am I? I do not recognize that room. I need a wave beam to get through there. Well, that's promising. Maybe I'm about to get one. I know this room too. If I recall correctly, there's an item check somewhere nearby here. Or maybe it's just an exit. Probably just an exit. It's gonna loop back on my prior exit. Good so far. Did not expect that. And didn't need to expect much, apparently. Cool. So yeah, what about Slime Rancher? I expected a lot of things, but fighting Spore Spawn was not one of them. I mean, honestly, I'll take it. Those Spore Spawn's a pretty easy boss to fight right now, considering my armaments. You know, I say that, but I've only got 4 super missiles. Charged Plasma is just so powerful, though. Look at that, one shot. This boss normally takes at least, what, 7 missiles, right? At least. I mean, no, much more than that. 10, 15 missiles. One charged plasma shot has more damage than, like, 10 missiles. Ooh, I know this room, too. I do think I'm ready for this boss. Alright, we'll step on his foot to make him back off. Good, step on his foot to make him back off. And just farm him. You know, this is a very late game boss. The fact that he's susceptible to such a cheese is sad for him. Not for me, though. I'm very happy that he's susceptible to cheese. Shoot. Alright, let's keep moving. Sorry to hear that, man. Games should be fun. Alright, let's see here. A little bit more to explore. Like I said, the reason I picked Wreck Ship was because I predicted it would be a small, easy-to-explore area. So far, that expectation has been borne out in play. Okay. We've got a couple doors here that mostly lead back the way we came. We've got one pathway here. Looks to be a little different. Is that a pathway or is that just a hole? Just a hole in the map. No way to get there. Alright, we'll check the room on the right and then we'll be done. It is a nothing burger. Map access is way out of the way, but yeah, we may as well head back for it now. Well, 10 minutes in isn't enough to know a game. Well, I mean, it depends on the game, I guess. Some games, 10 minutes is enough to have beaten the game. Alright, so we've completed this area. We haven't gone through that door because no wave beam, that's fine. You know, it's been so long since I've gone through this room in my ordinary run. I rather forgot that it was even a thing. Oh, we don't have Spazer. Interesting. So, blocked on Spazer on one side. And Wave on the other. Let's just go back the way we came, I guess. Right in this room that I don't remember. Thank God for Spring Ball. no way. Was not ready for this, but okay. I mean, this is gonna be an uphill fight to say the least. It occurs to me I should have left the room. Charged up first, and then come. What the heck? What just happened? Yeah, I know I'm on older hardware, but this is ridiculous. It's probably Steam updates or something. Alright, come on, he's gotta be close. He's bright red. He's bright red. He's gotta be close. Thank God. Have I ever played any sports? Not really. Not much. Only HP. I guess it makes sense. I didn't use any items, so... Or, I didn't use any ammo. Just beams. Well, that was... challenging, to say the least. I'm more interested in a save room than I was before. Which way to a save room? We haven't found one yet. Go figure. Haha! Just as I ask. Okay, so now we've defeated every boss except Mother Brain, correct? So we're pretty close to clearing the seed. Let's go to the map room specifically. I bet you a tall room like that is easily traversable. And then we'll use that information to determine if Mother Brain's in this area. If so, okay, then we know our next target. If not, then not. That's a one-way door with a super missile barring it. Oh man, that was a mistake. Lucky me, it didn't punish me too hard. Alright, come on, come on. I'll tell you this right now, I would much rather be playing this than any sport. This thing is amazing. Alright, come on. One and done. Map access. What do we got? Wrecked ship. In its totality, has no further progression items and no further bosses, so we can safely leave to Brinstar. We've been to every region except Brinstar, if I recall correctly, so that makes logical sense that that's where the game will end, in Brinstar. God bless me, I have no idea what the escape is going to be like here. I have no track of how to get to Criteria, but then I'm sure that's intended. Nope, pain. I don't need to save again, because if I die, I'm just going to immediately go up. I've already looked what the map has to offer, and I'm not interested. We don't have Wave or Spazer. But those Wave Spazer doors aren't blocking progression items. So that's good. Take care. Alright, I think I just muted there for a second, but let me check. Looks like the mic is back on now, so that's good. Where to next? We can head right for an easy check, but I'm more interested in heading in the direction of the map room. Either way, I'm getting checks along the way, and at this point, find Mother Brain, kill Mother Brain is the MO. I don't remember this room at all. But judging by the spikes touching each other, this is probably Criteria. Yep, this is that room that's just to the left of the start in Criteria and a little off the ground. Pretty challenging room, honestly. Would not have been out of place in... Oh, this room looks sick in Brinstar, in Mossy Brinstar colors. Stick to our original plan and head straight for presumably the save room, or not save room, sorry, map room. All right, hunter killer. Hey, Mother Brain is directly to our left. No save room anywhere nearby. What the hell is depleting my computer so badly? Pardon me a moment, I'm gonna pull up the task manager and see if there's something I can fix here. This is ridiculous. That I'm getting this much slowdown. CPU, 60% usage. Modem, modern setup host? What the hell is a modern setup host? End task, I don't need you. I bet you this computer needs a whole bunch of update resetting, but there you go. Perfect speed. Ish. Alright, what was the plan? Well, we have a choice. We can go for the Mother Brain immediately, or we can save first. I'm kind of inclined to save. I don't know what this large vertical shaft is, but if I do this without saving, go through that missile door to Criteria, come out in Criteria, presumably from my Brinstar access down here. It's a long way to the surface. It's a long way to where it's even known territory. I could very well fail the escape. We're gonna take the southern save room. Just out of an abundance of caution. Honestly, we have very little ammo, so abundance of caution is probably the correct attitude to take, period. Yeah, and this will give me an excuse to farm HP along the way. It is a sound plan. Wait, what is going on here? Did I walk into the wrong room? I did. If I was playing for time, I would not do this. It's not worth the time. Either you have what you need for Mother Brain or you don't, but you don't go saving just in case. I'm also missing the wave beam still, so my damage output is significantly lower. Thought I already came to this room. Maybe not. This room is actually much more traversable than I expected it would be. Alright, back. We could drop down. Nope, there's nothing of interest in this room, so just full speed ahead, please. Go speed this time. I go low. Doesn't matter. Actually, that makes me wonder. Oh, never mind. Space are required. Nope, and right out of that. Do not need to mess with extra door requirements. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull off Zeb Skip with this much lag. Let's find out. I do think I need Zeb Skip, though. I don't think I beat this game without it, and 10 supers only. Ten supers is kind of pushing it. Yeah, but you got 60 basic missiles, man. I usually beat the game with less than that. Yeah, but I also usually have more than just Charge Ice Plasma, and Mother Brain is harder, so yeah, put it all together. Let's go. Oh, that was not a good opener. I don't have Wave Beam, so I can't freeze the lower Rinka even if I want to. Oh, man. Alright, well, new plan. First, let's turn on Screw Attack. There is a way to still pull off Zeb Skip with the down backs, but I don't know how to do it. I mean, we're not racing, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Find me a good farming spot, man. Oh, there's a progression item. Knowing my luck, it's Wave Beam. I mean, it's 50-50, right? It's either Wave Beam or Spacer at this stage. It's gotta be. Wave Beam. Alright, so we are now at full endgame strength. As long as I can open and destroy Mother Brain's brain case, I don't have to kill her with anything but beam weapons anyway. You know, in my head, there's going to be those eggs waiting on the ground here, but there's not, right? Yep. So let's go and look for an ammo refill of some variety. Criteria shaft. You know, this room will be excellent for a refill. Also, this place looks beautiful with the Brinstar green, as opposed to the wrecked ship gray. Alright, 10 and 10, that's plenty. We'll get more ammo along the way. For now, let's just go! What the hell? Crocomire. That's great. That's actually just fantastic. We'll find another way around. Defeating Crocomire is an unnecessary expense. It's just HP, huh? That's all I'm getting? Alright, which way are we going? Yep, east and down. We're going the right way. It is so appropriate that that room is going to be on my escape path. So I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing my real-time time for this seed is going to be about 3 hours. But that's including all of my deaths and resets. Without those, it's probably closer to 2 hours or less. 1.5 even. But then again, that's with all of the quality of life improvements, so... Nope. We lost a super. We lost a basic. I hate low ammo. Lost another. I think we're actually not going to get through. I think 2 supers was too many to miss. Oh, nope, we missed another super. It's not even worth finishing this. I'm just gonna have to farm for more. Either way, so I may as well start that now. That's so bad. For what it's worth, though, guys, I absolutely blame this frickin' lag, man. Never gonna use this thing again. Without figuring out what's wrong with it. Obviously, I'm just being a little dramatic. It's a good spot to farm. This is an okay spot to farm. Man, this game really does not want to give me ammo compared to health. Well, too late now, guys. There's nothing else for you to give me, alright? I'm gonna get 30 rockets and try this again without fail. I want a lag-proof lead on rockets, alright? Lag-proof lead. This whole process has almost certainly killed my completion time, but that's fine. Not like it's a race. Alright, last try. Mother Brain, please, why won't you die? Okay. Did not need my lag-proof lead. Now, it might have been my imagination, but last time I fought Mother Brain, she seemed way harder than usual. That does not feel like the case this time. Oh, never mind. She's doing, yeah, way more attacks at a time than usual. Oh, man. Ah, poor Samus. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. They skipped the, cutscene for speed purposes. But they still give you the HP refill, thank God. Crate door. Nice. That's a good touch. Ridley recharge room. All enemies dead, of course. Ordinary Brinstar passage. This is probably the coolest part about Map Rando. The escape rooms are all randomized, so you genuinely have no idea what you're gonna face. Ooh, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna try to build a Shine Spark, but I forgot that I actually didn't know acid fills this room during the escape. So, definitely not interested in doing that with acid behind me. Alright, where to next? Up. Oh, we went too far. We have to go down and then right. Man, good thing I got that map set up. The Hyper Beam can blast through any door, so that's convenient. Alright, welcome to Criteria. I've never been to this place, but... let's see... Up, right, up, left, up, 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 up... Where's the ship? I can go all the way to the top of that shaft and then right towards the known territory. It is a sound plan. Yep, this was the room I thought it would be. Do items appear during the escape? Interesting. I'm morbidly curious what would happen if I tried to pick up an item. Would it stop for the item fanfare? Who knows. For now, let's just go. No, we're not trying to go back to Meridia. Trying to get out. Wrong way, we went too low. Oh, what is this path? I literally don't know which way this is. Okay, it was probably the Ridley room or something like that. Wave beams that work backwards, that's pretty sweet. Nice flight. We wasted a lot of time sorting that out, man. Oh, I've died in this room too many times, or soft-locked to not remember it. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm so close. Don't rob me at the end. Ah, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. I'm actually not sure if we make it or not, to be perfectly honest. We'll find out. Oh no, I thought that was the high jump boots room. Alright, so I have 2 rooms over. 1 room's over. 0 rooms over. Oh! That was amazing. 10 seconds left on the clock. But in the end, a well-earned victory. A well-earned run. Map Rando SAX seed completo. Unfortunately, 1 hour 28. Dang, that was good. Alright, so you'll notice these are actual credits. Credits for the changes, the logic, the map randomizer itself. But what's really cool is how much they break down all of your data afterwards. Which, yeah, we'll see. You'll see. This is my 2nd time clearing a randomizer ever, by the way, guys. So, a map rando ever, by the way, guys. So, yeah, very proud of that. 4 reloads, 6 resets, 3 deaths. All at the beginning, mind you. After that, things opened up considerably. But yeah, that was challenging in the beginning, for sure. High jump, morph ball, screw attack, bombs. In other words, I spent 41 minutes just in that first area between deaths and resets, and then finally began to open out later on. But everything else came super fast by comparison. It looks like my real time was only 2 hours 20, give or take. Meridia 0. I literally never set foot in Meridia. That's great. 2.5 hours, man. That's a hell of a run. 18 minutes in pause menus. Go figure. That's actually kind of awesome. That never happens in a non-rando. Good times. Good times. You know what? I've earned this. 1.5 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna take my credits. Give me my bows, etc. Victory, baby! Woo! 2 hours real time. Still, not bad at all. Victory is mine. Thank you all so much for hanging and watching. This was great fun. I would love to know if you guys want to see more like this. I would love to do more like this, but it doesn't have to be for my channel, but it could be. Also, there's a lot of different characters available, so if y'all want to see classic Samus doing this, Sonic doing this, heck, I would do a run as Diddy Kong just to prove a point. Though I don't think that's the best, that is the best character sprite treat. Anyway, take care. Thank you all for watching.